Hi, and welcome to Poptography. For today's On the Hunt, I went to my local comic book store and picked up something besides comics. Let's take a look.
Not to my way. I am on the hunt. Gotcha.
Hi, and welcome to Poptography. So today, I went to my local comic book store down the street, one of the places I usually get cat food, as I joke about on a Star Wars Popcast with my co-host. But they had a great deal. So let me explain. So I saw one Funko Pop, and I'm going to pull that out now and show you. And I was going to buy that. It was on sale for $7. It was from that last wave of Mandalorian Funko Pops. I already had two versions of this character. I wasn't thinking of getting a third, but I figured I'll round it out. For $7, I might as well pick it up. So I ended up picking Paz Vizsla number 666. Ooh, kind of ominous. But really cool looking pop. Really cool looking pop. And I'm going to take a look at all these pops and pull them each out of the box and take a look at them individually. But this is just something that I really wanted to get. So with that said, so after I was walking up to the counter to purchase this, the shop owner was saying, hey, I know you're a Funko guy. Did you know next door we're having a big sale on Funkos? I said, I had no idea. So they had another space next door that they were kind of renting out for, big, kind of pop-up sales, things like that. They can just kind of throw everything in there and not mess up the traffic and flow of the comic book store. And I went in there and there were pops galore. Now, the best part was it was $5 for a Funko Pop that was on sale. Now, if you bought 4, you got 1 free. So imagine paying $20 and getting 5 Funko Pops. I'm like Ricky from Pop the Bounty Collector on deals, and I couldn't pass up. That's a good deal. So I picked up a few pops that normally I probably would have been like, I could live without it. But for $5, let's see what we got. So I first started with Kylan Roken from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, number 540. So I ended up picking him up. Like I said, for $5. This is a character I was never thinking of picking up, only because I really like the actor, but he got such little play, and I felt they didn't really utilize him. I don't know. Benicio del Toro was great in The Usual Suspects and stuff like that as Finster, but to see him play DJ in Star Wars, I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed in that one. I was, but I did get DJ number 207 from that Last Jedi collection. Again, I wasn't thinking about getting this guy, but at $5, or basically maybe he became the free one, because we did pick out 5 for 20. So the next one I got was Fennec Shan number 483. Very excited to get this one. I also got Zori Bliss number 311 from Rise of Skywalker. Glad we got that one. And that one's really cool. I loved her helmet and everything like that. Cool looking. And this one I was kind of excited about because I could put this now with my Rose in disguise. But I now have Finn number 191 from The Last Jedi in disguise. So very excited to have that one too. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take each of these out, put them on the turntable so you can get a better look at them. And all right, so let's start with the Fennec Shan. Get her out of the box. And she looks great. I really do like Ming-Na Wen. She's such a great actress. Everything she's done, from Joy Luck Club to ER to Book of Boba Fett. She's just great. But great looking pop. Very excited for this one. Can get her on the turntable here. So for this one, we have Finn, which I'm very excited to finally have him in my collection, in the Imperial disguise, no less. So very, very cool. I had recently, in the last year, had picked up the Finn Stormtrooper with the red blood streaks from his colleague, from The Force Awakens, and that one had escaped me, and I found that one for a good price and picked that one up. But not bad. Hero pose, kind of to be expected from this line, but very good looking pop, very good looking Finn pop. Really like him. Let's get him on the turntable so you can get a better look at him. Now we're gonna get Ice Cube Jr. So if anyone watched Kenobi, we got to see O'Shea Jackson, I believe is the actor's name, Ice Cube's son. So anyone who grew up late 80s, early 90s with NWA knows who Ice Cube is, that's for sure. But really cool, not bad. Again, he was more of a side character in Obi-Wan, wasn't really that major of a character, but still pretty cool. Apparently he fought in the rebellion and everything, and still looking to help out people taking the path. So very cool looking. He's got a crossbow himself. Really until Chewbacca, that was the only one that really carried a crossbow, so kind of cool to see this character have that. Next, let's take a look at DJ here. Again, we're going to get these all on the turntable so you can look at each of them. That box is so faded and everything from being in a shelf warmer for so long. That just goes to show you the character really didn't do much to inspire people. The pop's cool looking though. I do like the way they portrayed him. Is pretty accurate. That little hat, little tuft of hair. I think his hair should have been darker though. Personal opinion. Benicio del Toro doesn't necessarily brown hair. It's more black. But whatever. Got a little bit of scruffs and scratches and stuff like that. But his hat's pretty cool. And the whole idea of why he is named DJ apparently is do not join DJ. So he wasn't choosing either the rebels or the bad guys, the First Order. So whether you're looking at the Resistance, the First Order, or even the people that were actually making these weapons, as he points out in his scene in the film, he doesn't care. He's just kind of a scoundrel. Probably kind of more like Han Solo would have been if he didn't have any moral compass. It was probably be a better way of describing DJ, a man of opportunity for sure. But we're going to get him on the turntable next so you can get a look at it. let's open up our next one. Let's open up Zori. And Zori Bliss is really cool looking. Now, amazingly enough, definitely one of the thinner Funko Pop sculpts I have ever seen. Like, really thin legs, torso, arms, like really thin compared to the helmet she has on. So, interesting. But I really do like this helmet. I mean, a lot of this to me is really inspired by the Rocketeer. I don't know really what the inspiration is in real life for this character, but I'll tell you, that helmet screams that to me. So I just think it looks cool. Looks really cool. Love this character's helmet and everything. She looks great. Really cool looking character. But let's get her onto the turntable so that you can get a better look at this one. And last but not least, let's take a look at our Paz Vizsla. All right, now this guy looks fantastic. Again, I just love the colors, the light blue, the little darker, lighter blue, the yellow, love all that. And this, I'm going to say, is probably from that final bout that Paz has with the Praetorian Guards. That is just so cool. Now, I will say this, since they're kind of doing that, because that's the only other time he really uses that knife, unless he's going after one of the other Mandalorians, like X-Woes, you know. But other than that, I think this is from that final scene where he bows out and takes one for the team, for the Mandos. But he should have had a shield. He should have had a shield like they did on Bo-Katan. That would look pretty kick-ass, but they didn't. So, but again, great pop. This basically helped finish up that kind of Mando wave that I was looking at collecting. So very excited to have this in the collection finally. Like I said, that was $7. The rest were $5 a piece. And if you bought 4, you got a 5th one, so you got 5 for $20. So not a bad deal. If you guys live in Rhode Island and ever checking out comic books and stuff like that, they have a lot of cool collectibles there as well. From 3 1/4, some Black Series, Funko Pops, and it's not just Star Wars. They have other brands and IPs and things there too, but me being a Star Wars fan, that's the only thing I focus on. But definitely check them out. Time Capsule, really cool place for comic books and stuff like that. Owners are great, and they always have a really great time for Free Comic Day. So if you ever go to Free Comic Book Day, it's that first Saturday in May. Time Capsule always has an event, has tons of cosplayers outside, it's helping promote it, so it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. My kids absolutely love it. And that's kind of what they did when they were younger, we'd go up for free comic book day, and that's really kind of what started them to really get into reading more than just a little children's book. They started doing the graphic novels and comic books, and then moved on from that to like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Big Nate, things like that. So definitely, comic books are definitely a great way to get your kids interested in reading, for sure. Definitely try it. But enough about that. I hope that you have some of these pops in your collection. Curious if you do or don't. Put that in the comments. I'm kind of curious. Are any of these ones you would have picked up? Would you not? For the price, $5. We got one of them for free. You tell me. But if you enjoyed today's content, please hit the like, definitely hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode of Poptography. Until then, may the force be with you.